ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, വെൽക്കം ബാക്ക് ടു അവർ ചാനൽ. ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ വന്നിരിക്കുന്നത് ഗോവയിലുള്ള സഹാകാരി സ്പൈസ് ഫാമിലോട്ടാണ്. നമുക്ക് പരിചയമുള്ള ഒരുപാട് സ്പൈസസും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ റെയർ ആയിട്ടുള്ള സ്പൈസസും ഒക്കെയുള്ള ഒരു അടിപൊളി ഫാമാണ്. നമുക്കൊന്ന് എക്സ്പ്ലോർ ചെയ്തിട്ട് വരാം.
Thank you. Okay.
ഒരു വാം വെൽക്കമിങ്ങിന് ശേഷം നമുക്കൊരു വെൽക്കം ഡ്രിങ്ക് തന്നിരുന്നു. ഇത് ലെമൺ ഗ്രാസ് ടീ ആണ്. കോൾഡിനും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ മൈഗ്രെയിനും ഒക്കെ വളരെ നല്ല ഒരു മെഡിസിനൽ ഡ്രിങ്കാണിത്. സോ അത് കുടിച്ചിട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ സ്പൈസ് ഫാം കാണാനായിട്ട് പോകുന്നത്. ഏക്കർ കണക്കിനാണ് ഈ ഒരു ഫാം വരുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ ഇതെല്ലാം നമുക്ക് എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്ത് തരാനായിട്ട്, നല്ല ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ട് എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്ത് തരാനായിട്ട് നമുക്കൊരു ഗൈഡിന് തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്.
Around 130 acres. Okay, but but here we'll be just covering the little part, that's 2 acres over here. Okay, now here we have the plant. Okay, so that's coffee. So this is the Arabica coffee. So as the beans ripens, turns red, plucked, roasted, we have is the processed coffee beans. You all are from
Kerala.
the aroma. Let me know what's this.
Grambu.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so 3 to 5 of these green buds, hand-picked, dried in the sun. Okay, now when you're buying karambu in the market, if it is brown, it is good. If it is black, then the oil has been steamed and taken out. Okay, now here, okay, on the palm tree, okay, here is a creeper, a climber. You can see the leaves in a zigzag manner. Okay, now that is the second most expensive spice, okay, the vanilla.
Oh,
And
vanilla.
The vanilla is an orchid. So in the months of April to May, once we have is the orchid flower. Now in India, because of the climate, we do not have is the bees or the insects to do the pollination. So the flowers has to be hand or artificially pollinated. And then later we have is a bean which is green in 5 to 7 months, October to December. As it turns brown, plucked, dried, the oil extracted. And major portion of the natural vanilla which is used in the pharmaceuticals or medicines, then in the soft drink industry like Coke or Pepsi, or in the perfumery or cosmetics. Now mostly what is used in cakes, ice cream, chocolates is the synthetic, the lab produced vanillin. It's not the natural vanilla. Okay, now here on the palm tree you can see a fruit.
Yeah.
Which nearly
Camera.
okay, yeah, so that's the areca nut. So as it turns orange, plucked, dried, peeled, then inside is the hard nut, that's the areca nut over here. Take the aroma, let me know what spice.
Jadika.
Nutmeg.
It has nutmeg, but it's not nutmeg. You're 20% correct. It is from the Caribbean islands, West Indies.
Oh.
So in West Indies, it is known as Jamaican pepper. In India, we call it as the allspice or the 5-spice plant. In Kerala, it is known as Sarva Sugandhi. So in the month of May, we have a fruit, a berry, which is plucked, dried, powdered, added to your dish. One spice that does all the trick. So it's nearly equal to nutmeg, jadika. Then you have his cloves, karambu. Then you have his cardamom.
Yeah.
You have his cinnamon and coriander. All the 5 flavors in one plant. Expensive spice are the alaka or the cardamom. Now the alaka does not grow on the top, but it's above the ground.
Yeah.
Like the shoots, from a shoot a flower, after the flower, the alaka growing over here. So now season for cardamom is May, June or November, December, 2 times in a year. And from one bush in 1 year, it's 100 to 150 pieces or 30 to 40 grams of the cardamom on a bush in a year. So when you're buying cardamom in the market, if it is green, it is good.
Okay.
If it is white or yellow, the oil has been steamed and taken out.
Okay.
or the younger children's favorite. Okay, the cocoa,
Cocoa.
the cacao, or the chocolate tree. So inside it, we have around 10 to 15 of the seeds, which is then processed with milk and sugar, the chocolate or the cocoa powder. And just in between the seeds, there's a white substance known as the cocoa butter,
Yeah.
which is used in facial
Okay.
cream or during sonography or ECG. The gel that is used is made from cocoa butter and aloe vera. Yeah. The stalk, you can taste it. Yeah, let me know what's special. We remove the bark, the skin. So that is the cinnamon or the patta. And then the leaves, we use them as the bay leaves or the tej patta, which is used in pulaus or in biryanis also. That is the plant of the turmeric. So once you have the plant, after 7 months, the plant dies off. So that's when we harvest the root or the rhizome. So now the turmeric has curcumin, which is now used for cancer treatment or Alzheimer's or dementia or arthritis, and it's also known as a lady's medication. Like by nature, abdominal pains. Take a pinch of the turmeric, add it to a tablespoon of honey, drink it 2 times a day for 3 to 4 days. Good during those times also.
Okay.
Nutmeg or the jadika. So June to July the flowers, and then we have as a fruit, which after 10 months, April to May, the fruit opens up by itself. So inside is the hard nut, the nutmeg, jadika, and just on the top of the nut, a covering which covers the nut, which is red or orange in color. So this is known as the jajipatri or the mace spice.
Peppercorns.
Yeah. So now what we have is green, which then ripens, turns red, plucked, dried in the sun, then that is the black pepper. And if you take the red corn, boil it in water for 5 minutes. Skin comes off, white pepper. So now black and white is from the same creeper.
Okay.
It's only on the stages and processing. Now pepper has the spiciness due to the pepperin, which aids in digestion, keeps a check on gas or acidity, and it also has vitamin A. So in case you want to use it for eyesight, using more of black pepper is very spicy. So you use white pepper in milk and then drink it. Portuguese who brought it from Mozambique. So it's known as the peri peri or the pili pili chili, and it is the 5th spiciest chili in the world. So in the shape of the cashew. So that's how the fruit looks like when it grows on the tree.
Okay.
So it's one apple with the nut on the outside. So the nut roasted, split open, inside is the cashew nut. Now the apple you can eat it. It's sweeter. From the apple you make the alcohol. So now the old traditional way is to collect the cashew apples over here and then stamped by the feet. But now we have the machines. So the apple put inside, crushed, the juice then collected, it's kept in a barrel for fermentation for 3 to 4 days. Later on added to the pot, boiled. So the vapors pass it to a tank full of water, cools, condenses. Drop by drop is the first distillation. So that's urak. 10 to 12% alcohol. Still stronger, urak put back again, redistilled cashew feni, 40 to 42.8% by volume alcohol. Now this feni, a little, 10 to 20 ml, once a week. You have it before lunch or dinner. It's good for the stomach, good for the cough and cold, good as an appetizer. Because in case you are not used to the drink, you want to have it as a homeopathic medicine. So when you're having your food, sip a little, have your food, sip a little. So it will take care of your no effects. Oakum. So it turns red in color. It's a little sour and sweeter in taste. So we use it in our dishes, or then on the buffet we have the red color drink known as the kokum curry. So you can drink it after lunch. Very good for digestion, and it's also very good for blood purification.
നല്ല എനർജി ഭയങ്കര ഇതാ